Okay, so I got some feedback about my recessed Wyze sensor bracket, saying it's a little flimsy, which it is, but it's not really meant to support any weight or have any forces on it. So, and then the other feedback was that it didn't, they didn't like using tape, and the tape was actually to give it some tackiness to hold it into the wall, not necessarily to hold the sensor or the bracket. So anyways, I redesigned it with some of those things in mind. And this is for the sensor, and this is for the magnet. And I added threads so that it will stay in, but also allow you the ability to take it out for when the batteries are starting to die. That was the other reason why it was kind of designed flimsy, so that you could just take it out if you broke it, whatever. So I'll show how this one works. It's very similar to the other. Hopefully I can do it one-handed. So you put the logo up this way. Just slide that in. Now with this one, it's really close, so you got to make sure that it's centered really well. And then we'll just leave that there for a second. And then this one, it's a lot easier. It's not nearly as big, so just slide that in like that. And I have another hole there, but that was just me trying sizes. So yeah, let's see if I can hold this. So all you do is just screw it in. Now I would recommend that when you do this, I'm not gonna screw it in all the way, you guys get the idea. When you do this, you first want to drill a 1-inch diameter hole. This is a 2.5 millimeter, so maybe about a 1/16 of an inch recess on that, so that this can actually go down into the wood and be flush. And the same thing on this. And then once you've drilled that hole with a paddle bit, then coring out the other will be fine. And this is a total of like 35 millimeters. I think that's just, if you go 2 inches in, you should be good. So I'll post these designs on Thingiverse. I'm also, I've gotten some requests to purchase these. So if you want to give me your feedback in the comments, if you would actually buy these, I'm looking into setting up like an Etsy shop or something. So yeah, just let me know. I hope you enjoyed. Also, the dimensions on this, so this is a 7/8 inch hole. And if it's too tight, then I would just kind of bore it out a little more with the 7/8 inch hole or a bit. And then if it's too loose, I would just put some either electrical or plumbing tape on it. But I mean, I've done this quite a bit, and I feel like I've got it pretty good. And this one is it's a 5/8 inch hole. So yeah, if you just bore those out, it should be good.